Michael, welcome. Great to have you aboard here. Have some fun with the Eagles. Let's start with USA. Great to see you involved with the World Baseball Classic. You bets. You've done a great job recruiting. I know you're looking forward to it. Give me a couple minutes on that first. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think, when Tony came up to me and asked me to do it, I didn't even think twice about it. Obviously, I talked to my family about it, but watching, 4 years ago when I was on the fence of doing it and then seeing them, go out there and watching it, I kind of regretted not doing it. So, I knew, when this came up 4 years later, I knew this was my time to do it.
All right, you got to get revved up a little earlier in spring training, and then you got to sort of rev yourself down and rev yourself up again. Give me some thoughts on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's going to be different. I talk to Nev all the time. I talk to, Mark, and just trying to get a good game plan on what it's going to take. It's going to be different, obviously. This is new stuff to me, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we'd love to have you. This will be a lot of fun when the competition is great. Miami in the semis and the finals is fun, too. Let's do next, the Eagles. Let's have some fun with this. I'll give you one thing first. I'm sure you're a good sports fan. When the Giants win a playoff game, a lot of times they go all the way. 90.
I did.
Obviously, the 2 years, they get hot. Your Eagles are a little banged up. We don't know that much about the quarterback, how healthy he is. Let me hear your thoughts there first. Take it away.
Just, obviously, I'm rooting for the Eagles, obviously. Giants are hot, but number one seed for a reason. I mean, they played great all year. Obviously, getting Jalen back healthy was a big thing to do. Bringing Lane back, I think he's playing tomorrow. That's huge as well. But you saw how it was in the World Series when Philly, Philly sports fans, they bring the energy, and I'm sure the Lynx gonna be rocking tomorrow night, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, 100%. All right, how do you feel good about your quarterback's shoulder? What's your take with that?
I do. You could see definitely when they played the Giants week 18, they definitely weren't running the plays they usually run. The keeps and everything, and I think you got to leave it all out there. And what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, I think he's full go.
And I'm assuming South Jersey guy like yourself, you will be in the ballpark. Is that correct?
I will be there. Yes, I will be. Season ticket holder.
There you go, Michael. Yeah, I know you are. You're into it. All right, that's number two. Let's do your health overall. I know we all know how great you are, but the injuries got to be driving you crazy. How do you feel right now? How about getting ready for 150 plus the Classic in March? Let's go through that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think nothing kills me more than having a great season and an injury, derail it. I feel great right now, 100% back. Haven't felt my back since, when I came back. Obviously dealt with it a little bit when I first came back, after, getting back. But I feel great. I feel 100% ready to go. It's just, like you said, it's just, things pop up in a long season. Just trying to be out there as much as I can, and we're doing as much as we can on the training side standpoint of getting my body right and keeping it healthy. So,
it's a tricky one for you. Do you want to play as many games as you can, or do you want to make sure that the games that you play you're 100%? Would you rather play 150 games and you're raring to go and you walk through some bumps and bruises, or you give up a few games to make sure you're 100% throughout the whole season? What's the game plan there? Let me hear.
I don't think anybody's really 100% throughout the whole year because it's a long season. But I want to be out there as much as I can, and if still trying to figure a way. I'm learning my body every year. I know when I can go and when I can't go, but like I said, I want to be out there. We're trying to come up with a plan that could, keep me on the field, majority of the games.
I like what the Angels have done, Mike. Let's discuss that. I like the third baseman you brought in. Renfro's a good player. Tyler Anderson, you faced him, 40 miles away. The reliever from Colorado is pretty good. The perimeter pieces that the Angels have made here in this offseason, I like. Your thoughts there?
Yeah, no, I think Perry did a great job this offseason. Bringing new guys in that holes that we needed to be filled. But it all comes down to just staying healthy. With myself included. Anthony on third, playing third base. But I think the depth that Perry brought in can if something does down the road happen, I think it fills that little gap. But like you said, bringing in Renfro and Drury and Shella, it's going to be fun. And I'm sure they're not done yet. I talk to Perry mostly every day, and they're still trying to add some pieces. So it's going to be a fun year.
I forgot about Drury. All right, how about you? We always talk about, boy, poor Mike Trout. Poor guy never gets a chance to play in postseason baseball. Now, you have signed 2 big contracts with the Angels, so you believe in the franchise, but you're 30, 31, and you never have had that opportunity yet to show. We all know how great you are to be in a big postseason set in a big spot. How frustrated are you about that? Let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. I talked to him as soon as the season was over. I called Nev and I talked to him. I said, look, it's every year. It's every single year. It comes up. Trout needs to get to the postseason. It kills me the most. Not being able to be there and and compete. Obviously got a taste of it in 14, which was very very short. But the main goal and the main focus is to get to the postseason. I say it every year, but it definitely kills me not being there and seeing the guys you compete with every day and teams that are there that you can compete with. So it's frustrating for sure. I think it's the mindset this year is we got to win.
Excellent answer. I give you credit there. Last thing, Ohtani. This is going to be huge. Good year. Probably keeps him with the Angels. I'm sure you got a lot of influence on him. You're the best player on that team for a long time. How important is it going to be for you to work on Ohtani to make sure he feels that California and the Angels is where he's going to want to be long term?
Yeah, I think, talking to Shohei and obviously playing with him, in the past, couple years, it's, there's nothing more than he wants to do is win. And he hates it as well. He hates losing. He hates going home early. Being able to witness him on a nightly basis is incredible. He deserves every accolade he gets. And, he's a great teammate as well. It's humbling to be able to play with a guy like that. I obviously, get the front row seat in center field, when he pitches. So it's pretty cool. And, like I said before, there's nothing more that he wants to do is just win. So we gotta, put a big year together and, hopefully keep him here.
Last thing, back to football. Which game are you more into on Sunday? Bengals, Bills, Cowboys, San Francisco?
Bengals, Bills, obviously with the 2 good quarterbacks, but nothing would be better than seeing the Niners beat the Cowboys. A lot of Cowboys fans.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I got a lot of Cowboys fans. Obviously, being an Eagles fan, a lot of my buddies are Cowboys fans. But I got some Niners fans as well. So I think I got to go Niners. The Niners.
But Brock Purdy in the cold weather in Philly. Mike, I really enjoyed it. Thanks very much. Great job with that baseball. Plastic, don't disappear. Come on once in a while. We'd enjoy it. Appreciate you coming on today.
Sounds good. Thank you.